Welcome, and thank you everyone for adopting your forever friend with Lifeline Puppy Rescue. We are the largest and longest running no-kill puppy rescue in Colorado. We have been at this location since 1993 and have rescued over 43,000 puppies since our inception. You're helping to save a life today. We are a no-kill shelter, so any puppy that was not adopted today will stay in our care until they find a forever loving home. We rescue mini puppies from high kill and overpopulated shelters in rural areas. We rescue some puppies with their mothers, but we don't always see their parents. Because of this, we cannot guarantee the breed of your puppy. The breed on the adoption sign is our best educated guess, but your puppy may be mixed with other breeds. This means we cannot guarantee the size of your puppy. If you have a size restriction, you may want to adopt an older puppy to get a better understanding of how big they will get. Let's go over the contract. At the top of your contract is our contact information. The best way to get a hold of us is by email. The email goes straight to our phones, and there's a number of people checking that. We check the phone messages twice a day. If it's urgent, then you should both call and email. When you email us your questions, please directly type our email address in and not go to our website and email us through there. At any point from here on out, please use your puppy number on the upper left side of the contract. This way we can get information to you quickest. So please memorize it, take a picture of it so you don't forget. On the right hand side is the city and state your puppy came from, and below that is their approximate birth date. On the left hand side of the contract are the treatments your puppy has received since they've been in our care. Next to each treatment it says see email. That is because we will be sending your puppy's full medical history in an email tonight. We are going paperless, so make sure you keep an eye out for that email. We will be sending those emails right now. It is very important to have your puppy's medical history. You can forward this email to your puppy's new veterinarian. If you have interesting handwriting, I would check in the office after this to make sure that we can read your contact information. If you do not receive your email by tomorrow morning, please email us so that we have your contact information and can send your puppy's medical history. The email that you will receive will include the treatments your puppy was given from us or previous shelters. This will include a DAPPV, which helps prevent distemper and parvovirus, an intranasal bordetella, which prevents kennel cough, flea and tick treatment, deworming, and any preventative medication they may have received. On the contract is a circled date which states the date of your puppy's next vaccine. Our puppies are up to date on the vaccines, but any vaccines from here on out are now your responsibility. These vaccines are giving your puppy their immune system. It is very important to keep up to date with their vaccines to keep them safe and healthy until they have a fully functioning immune system and are fully vaccinated. People often ask if they can socialize their puppy before they are fully vaccinated. We encourage you to socialize your puppy, but maybe just with family, neighbors, or friends' dogs that you know are fully vaccinated. We do ask that you keep your puppy out of pet stores and or dog parks where you don't know if the dogs have been fully vaccinated or not. This will help keep your puppies safe and healthy. Next on your contract is the return policy. If you return your puppy within days 1 through 3 after adoption, day 1 starting tomorrow, we will take the puppy back in, but you will not get a refund for your adoption fee. We do this because it can be very stressful when you first take a new puppy home. It can be a lot for you, your family, your existing pets, and for your new puppy. This is the first time that they're away from their litter mates. They might be crying in the night. This 3-day waiting period helps the puppy and your family settle in a bit before and get them accustomed to your home. You can also look up tips on the internet to help them acclimate. If you return your puppy day 4 to 7 after adoption, you'll be eligible for a refund. The 8th day, you would only be eligible to return for an illness. The 9th day, you will not receive a refund of your adoption fee. Next on the contract is our illness return policy. The puppies which are available for adoption have been in good health, but there's always the potential that your puppy could be incubating an illness that has not shown up until after you get them home. If your puppy has vomiting, coughing, not eating, having diarrhea, or acting lethargic days 1 through 8 after adoption, you have the option to return your puppy and not pay for the cost of treatment. Within 8 days of adoption, if your puppy begins to show signs of illness, we give all of our adopters the option to return your puppy for treatment. We are not a 24-hour facility. We are open 8 to 5. It is for that reason we want to know via email and voicemail at the earliest sign of illness that something may be going on with your puppy. And also remember to directly email us and not go to our website. When you return your puppy, in order to do this, you will need to make a return appointment with us based on the symptoms. The puppy will have to be back in our name in order for us to treat them. So you will bring the puppy back and sign them back to us. We will refund your adoption fee. This is standard procedure, and you will still have first readoption rights to the puppy unless you tell us otherwise. Once the puppy is feeling better, you'll be the first one contacted for readoption. We will make an appointment for you to pick up. If you would rather treat through your own veterinarian, that is fine, but we will not cover those costs because we do not get the same discount as we do through our veterinarian. We offer the return for illness policy because we want to promote healthy puppies and don't want you incurring large vet bills so close to the cost of the adoption fee. If you choose to take your puppy somewhere else for treatment, you will be responsible for all costs incurred. Please initial on the line in the illness policy where it says no vet bills will be paid by Lifeline after adoption. Ways to make sure your puppy is healthy over the next 8 days. Keep them on the same food. Right now, we are giving them Purina Pro Plan puppy food. If you keep them on the same food, we can rule out food changes as the reason why your puppy is vomiting or not eating. Please do not give them multicolored kibble foods. It is hard for the puppies to digest those colorful dyes. Monitor their poop. Poop is a great indicator of health. You want to see solid, form poop like Lincoln Logs. Poop that is soft serve or cow pie that doesn't have shape but is in a pile is okay, but you don't want it to persist for more than a few days or get worse. If your puppy is having diarrhea, which is liquid and doesn't stay on top of the ground, then you want to call us or your veterinarian. Sign them up for their free wellness exam. In your email is a list of 44 veterinarians throughout Colorado that will do a free wellness exam. They don't do free vaccines, but you can get your puppy examined, and let's say they see something we did not. You still have time for us to treat it through our illness policy if you do the exam within the next 8 days. Next, we're going to cover spaying and neutering. In your packet is information on spaying and neutering. Most of the puppies have been spayed and neutered. To know when your puppy was fixed, you can look on the home care sheet in the upper right hand corner that will have their spay and neuter date. If your puppy was fixed in the last 7 days, we want to follow the home care instructions. Most importantly, no swimming or baths for 7 days. This is because your puppy receives dissolvable stitches, and when they were fixed, and we don't want those stitches to dissolve too early. If they are dirty, they can get a sponge bath or a pat down with baby wipes so you can keep their stitches dry. They will dissolve on their own, and you do not need to take them out or have them taken out by a veterinarian. Females will have specific instructions on the home care sheet. Female puppies have a tendency to get a seroma near their incision site. A seroma is a very typical buildup of fluid near the incision site that looks like a squishy bump. It is produced to help the healing process and will be absorbed by the body over time. Some seromas may be larger, and if you see one you think may be concerning, there is some contact information on the home care sheet from our spay and neuter clinic that can help answer any questions that you may have. Some puppies are going to be going out unfixed. Any puppies going out unfixed by law will need to be fixed within 90 days after adoption. You will pay a $350 plus a $50 deposit today, and then once your puppy is fixed and you email us a copy of the spay or neuter certificate, you will receive your $50 deposit back. We recommend looking up low-cost spay or neuter clinics in your area, as some places can be expensive. We recommend clinics like Spay Today in Lakewood or Soul Dogs in Fort Lupton.
Your puppies still have been microchipped even though they have not been fixed.
When your puppy arrived, they received a microchip. Their microchip is on the green card, and if you flip that over, there's a web address where you can register the puppy's microchip to your address. The microchip is in place so that if your puppy escapes and is picked up by animal control or someone else, they will scan the microchip and contact you. Our address will always be associated with the puppy's microchip as well. This way, if whomever finds the puppy cannot get a hold of you, they can contact us and we can help you. Please register your puppy's microchip tonight so that you don't forget later. We want to see your puppy stay in a forever home. So one way we believe that can happen is if you sign your puppy up for obedience training. This will give them the best chance to be successful in your home. The number one reason dogs get returned to shelters is behavioral issues. We also recommend crate training. We believe this helps puppies with potty training, keeping them from chewing, and keeping puppies in homes. Ways to be successful with crate training. The first thing is you want to get a wire crate that has a divider that moves as your puppy grows. If you give your puppy enough space to go in, turn around, and then lie down, this will kick in their denning instincts and they won't want to potty in their crate. The next thing is you want to limit the amount of space that you give your puppy in the crate. Your puppy can only be in that small space for 1 hour for every month they are old plus 1 hour. An example of this would be a 3-month-old puppy can be in a smaller space for about 4 hours before they need to go potty. If you have to be longer than that, then you want to give them the full room in the crate to roam or put them in a potty-proofed area of your house. Once you discover how long your puppy needs for potty breaks, you can start a routine of taking them outside so they can get used to a potty training schedule. The next thing to be successful is to remember that puppies are pack animals and they want to be around you and your noises. Putting their crate somewhere where they can see or hear you will help them feel comfortable in their crate. Puppies also will be teething until they are 8 months old. Giving them plenty of toys to chew on will help keep them from chewing on your stuff. We have toys and more included in our puppy starter kit. This includes a chew toy, a chew rope, a ball, collar, training treats, leash, shampoo, sample of the food they have received here, and a food and water bowls. The puppy starter kit is only $40. You can also buy individually low-cost items in our store. Lifeline Puppy Rescue is a 501c3 nonprofit that does not get any state or government assistance. We rely solely on the donations and support of our community to be able to rescue homeless puppies from high kill shelters. If you would like to help us continue our mission, there is a line at the bottom of your contract for an additional donation. In conclusion, remember to do your homework. Look for your email with your puppy's medical history. Sign up for your free wellness exam. Sign up for pet insurance. Register your microchip. Sign up for obedience training. Thank you everyone for coming out to Lifeline Puppy Rescue. We appreciate you helping us save a life, supporting our mission to shelter rescue puppies, and finding a forever friend with us.